It's very interesting to be able to speak with people that are into growing their own food, raising animals, homesteading, uh, building businesses, growing food, things of that nature. It's very much an honor because what we're able to do, especially in these Facebook groups, uh, is share ideas and find out where people are, what they're doing, so that we can share resources, ideas, and network. And I think that that is a very important thing to do, especially in the hour that we're living in. However, you got to understand that to be like-minded, especially in this space, can be very rare. I'll give you a perfect example. Just because someone would call themselves a Christian, and two people say that they're Christians, that does not mean that they're like minded. Just because two people may get together and say, you know what, I'm a Muslim and you're a Muslim, that doesn't mean that they're like minded. And likewise, just because someone says, you know what, I'm a Hebrew, I'm an Israelite, and this other person is a Hebrew Israelite, doesn't mean that they're like minded. You have uh, people that dwell in the city and they call themselves Hebrews. And there's people that dwell in the countries or in rural areas and they also call themselves Hebrew. I think you get what I'm getting at. Um, but the like mindedness not only comes into play when it comes to um, religious thoughts or affiliations. If we have not learned anything during the past year, uh, we have learned that just because people claim that they love one another or claim that they are in the same faith as one another, uh, does not mean that they are of like mind. Because, see, like mindedness encompasses not only uh, a religious or spiritual stance, it also encompasses uh, the thoughts in terms of how we see how we should raise our families, how we should work, how we should be going about being employed, how we should provide and deal with family matters. Um, all of these things are encompasses what it means to be like minded. Uh, there are people out there that may think that they're like minded, but when you look at the mannerisms of their lifestyle, you come to find that they are not like minded. And that's why it's so important in this day and age to truly understand what it is to be like minded and to network with people that are like minded. I'll give you, a perfect example. I speak and I associate and I communicate and share ideas uh, with people that are like minded. They're doing the same thing that I'm doing. They are growing food, they're raising animals, uh, they are business owners, they uh, live set apart. Uh, these are the people that I network with and speak with on a weekly basis. And sometimes we're so busy, we're not even able to communicate with one another. But overall, this is what we do. This is what it means to be like minded. Now, hey, I got nothing against someone that wants to uh, pursue a career. Um, Nothing wrong with that as well. However, that doesn't mean that we're like minded in that area. And um, if you are not like minded or in agreement in multiple areas when it comes to how we need to be living, that doesn't mean you're not going to be like minded. You're not going to operate in one mind, in one spirit. And me personally, I'm not against anybody else that may have a certain thought process when it comes to uh I just give you a perfect example. Working jobs. Anybody who has been watching me for any length of time knows that I am against depending on someone else for your paycheck. I speak out against it. I don't think that you know you're not going to be able to build anything efficiently and quickly if you are having to clock in and to receive a paycheck for someone else. I don't believe that that is um, uh, conducive to any kind of real freedom. It's just like I say all the time. You know, one can, you can buy some land or you can uh, uh, do these things, right? But if you're still dependent on somebody else for a paycheck, if you're still kowtowing and stepping fetching to someone else to provide you with your income, you are in fact still a slave to this system. Now we all understand that we live in an era where all in captivity, and it's amazing how even though we may say that we are in captivity, you can clearly see that some people are more free than others. They're able to move more freely. They're able to provide a better life for themselves and their families. They're able to enjoy the fruits of their labor, as opposed to others that, simply put, they can't do it. They can't do it because they're still slaves to the system. Uh, so when we're dealing with the concept of being like-minded, it encompasses a an entire socioeconomic thought process. It's not just dealing with religion or spirituality. It's dealing with economics. It's dealing with social structures. It's dealing with all of those things. And so I encourage you to make sure before you partake or join or do anything that you are truly like-minded in those areas, because if you're not, there's going to be conflict. There's going to be usury. There's going to be uh, uh, theft. There's going to be robbery. There's going to be betrayal. There's going to be these things when people are truly not like minded. And I don't believe that people should fake the funk. I don't think that people should um, go along to get along, because uh, the end result can be pretty disastrous. So make sure that before you're doing anything, before you're gathering together in anything, make sure that you are truly, truly like minded.